Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with another Google Sheet workflow automation. Let me give you an overview of this file so that we can have an understanding once we are watching this video lately or later. So this sheet is basically for finance tracking, and in this sheet we are going to input some values and make some calculations, and based on those calculations we'll be tracking the fees or monthly inputs so that we can track at the end result and then ask for the finance company for the dues. And we can always have the list of the persons like reporting system where we can find out which one is overdue and which one is not. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, we need to enter few entries. Let me make this green as well because this is also a manual input. In this manual input, we are going to enter the student names. Let me enter some student names in here, sorry, which I have created for Rush in here. Let me take these student names and use those student names in here, which are in reverse alphabetically order. You can see this is V, U, T, and the bottom is F, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So this is in reverse order. Then we are going to enter a random number in here. Let me enter a 25,000 maybe, and 24,000 for the next student, and lowering it down to 22,400. So this is not 24,000. Now I'll be lowering it down by 1,000. And I'll be having a down payment. Maybe let me have it maybe 800, and then add 100, or maybe I can have a random number to it. Okay, so we have some random numbers which are down payments from the student. Then it's calculating the remaining amount. So whatever the total number was there, down payment done, and the remaining amount. Then it's calculating the 6% to the finance company. Then we have a new 100% to it. So from this new amount after the down payment and 6% to the finance company, we will be adding a percentage to it, like 45, maybe 41. Let me enter from 45 to 70%. Okay, so we have some percentages from ranging from 45 to 70%. And as soon as we enter this is the down percentage of down payment from the finance company. We have another number. So this is the actual amount the company is going to pay. Then we are going to divide the based on the program. So this student has a program for maybe 38 hours, 38 months. This one has 27, or let me call it 41. And now I'm going to fill it with random from 33 to 41 max. Now we have some numbers in here. So these are the green column, which are the manual inputs, which you can always see right on the left top, manual inputs, and this is the current month. So whatever the current month is based on the system date, the month will get updated with yellow color, so that it will get highlighted with yellow color so that you can understand, okay, you need to enter the values in this month. Okay, we reach to this point where we enter the number of month, and you can see all of these are automatically populated. Now this is showing you that the rest of the 25% after the 75% calculation, this is the amount which we will be claiming after completion of the course and all the fee submission from the student. And this is the exact amount of the remaining 75% which we will get in 38 months, and the per month will be 135 for this amount based on the number of months or weeks, or maybe the payments. Currently, zero payments have been made on the other side, and the monthly payment will be entered in here. So I'll say, okay, this student has to pay 135.7 $135.70 for next 38 months. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to enter a number in here, And here you will see one payment has been done, and the total received from him is this one, and we have remaining amount some in here. So the 5,000 is remaining. So initially the amount was 5158.5, and now it's 5022. If we have another payment from the same person, you will see the number is getting down. And if I'll stretch it up to, let me stretch it to further. All right. So now we have $400 left. Let me stretch it a little more. So now let me count how many payments are there. We don't need to count. We can always see the number of payments in here. So this person has to make 38 payments, and we made 41. So let me delete few. We delete 3. And now you can see the person has completed their payments in 38 weeks, and now the remaining balance is 0. And all right. So if I'll make another payment in here, let's say we have 37 payments and the last payment is done 38. And now you can see this is saying that the student has paid in full, and now we are able to uh, ask the finance company, which is getting right. So we can have the claim to the for the from the finance company to have it. Similarly, I'm not going to stretch it like this. Let's see the payment to be made for this student in the 41 payments is $101 per month. So I'm going to copy this and paste it in here. So maybe he fulfilled his payment, and as soon as he fulfilled his payments in maybe in one or maybe 38 or 41, you can see it's highlighting again. So let me take this one, and if the student is paying in full, that either by 68.8 or per month for the next 41 months, or paying in full, the status will get updated. Once these are read, we can go to uh, the report section where we can see the total received. The tuition fee are 343,000, and down payments we received is this, and these are all from here. So these are the all the tuition fees, down payments, and others. So we are getting the all the receivings in here. Then we are paying 6% to the finance company for all of these students. How many students are there? There are 17 students in there. So for the 17 students, we are paying 17,000 something. Then there are some outstandings from towards the students. We have 45,570 outstanding, and for the 25% pending from the finance company are 67,194. And these are being getting totaled from here. So these are the 25% we are going to receive from the finance company, and we are totaling all of those 2,548. So this is how we are getting those. I'll make sure that these numbers are correct again. Let me check it right away. Yes, the total is 67194, and the total we have is also 67194. 45,000 outstanding from the students. 75% student in the okay, so these are the total we will be receiving from the students on the monthly basis, which is 45,000. And yes, we are getting the right number. So I made few sections. This is the amount you received. This is the amount you paid. These are the outstanding, and this will get highlighted once the claim is there ready. Like currently we have 13,668. If there is another student, let me take this one. Sorry, and I'll fulfill the complete fee for this student. You will see the number will get raised to 17,567. Um, I'm not deducting this once it is completing. Like you can see these are the students which are due, which are being have been paid in full, and you can ask the claim from the finance company. Similarly, if the students are overdue, let me show you this part. Let me clear all of these. till February. As this is the month of January, and we will be entering the amount received from the students in this column only. We are not going to enter in the February column. As we are Once we approaches on the right, like if there are new students and those are getting started from the February, we will be only obviously focusing on the February, and we will be ignoring the January because the students are starting from the February. So if I have entered any value, let me delete these. So if I have entered, currently it's showing yellow, so this is the current month. If I have entered any values in any of the rows for this month, so it will say, okay, so the rest of the students haven't paid, or you might not have entered the values for those. So you have to enter all of those values, and this will get fetched into the due payments for the current month as well. So here you will see. All right, with slight modification. Uh, Previously, I was having the value from the column which is hidden, but now I have made it integrated. So now the single formula is working. All right. So what I was showing is that you have entered some values in any of the month, which is the current month, obviously. So you have entered 1, 2, 3, 4 student values. However, there were 17 students. So it will highlight, okay, so the rest of the students haven't paid their dues for the current month. And for the due payment, those will be presented in here. Let me enter some values from here randomly. So uh, these are the per months for all the students. I'll enter those in here and I'll delete few for few. So three of these, four of these, there are seven. Now here you can see there are seven students which haven't paid their dues for this month. This is how you can highlight all of these months in here. So this is how the whole system works. Let me give you a quick review. Enter the green cell values, the name, total amount, down payment from the student directly, the percentage paid from the finance company to you, and the number of months for the student. Once all of these are there, you will have the setup, the rest of the calculations done, and you need to start entering the amount per month paid from the students. So this is the simplest thing. And then once you start entering the number, because as you can see, this is January and this is January 25th. So the column will get highlighted for the current month, and once you start entering the values for that month, you will be able to see the reports. Okay, how if there are any dues to the students. Sorry, in this one, if there are any dues, I have kept the upper part same. But I don't want to have the scrolling thing and going 100 down and then showing another table, because the range, the list might get longer, and I don't want to fix it with the column. So I'm giving you two different tabs. This one is giving you the receiving, all the values, or the received amount, the paid amount, the outstandings, which we will be getting later on by month or by after completing the students' claim. And then the claim we can make from the finance company once it's done. So how you can see the claim, let me enter again few values. So for example, for all of these students, if they have paid in full, two students are these students have paid in full, and we are able to maybe this is by month or after the completion of their tenure. So let's suppose they have paid in full or completed their courses, and we are ready to claim from the finance company. Two of these haven't paid for this month as well. So on the reports, you can see these are the students which are ready to get the final payment from the finance company, and you can always use these names. Maybe you can send these listing to the finance company, or I don't know how you are going to use it. Similarly, for the other chart, you can see there are two students which haven't paid their dues. I can show you those number in here as well. Maybe on a larger, say, maybe I don't know. I will remove this part and I will add there are okay. I don't know. Maybe here. I will add few more rows and show you. Okay, there are two students which have been overdue, and you might need to connect with those for these students. So I think I don't know if I have explained it well. That's it from my side. If you have any further question, we can always sit together and resolve your question. Yeah, there is another thing missing. So I have entered all of these values in reverse order, and these are from descending. So if I'm going to click on this sort of student by name, for the first time, once you'll be running it, obviously it will ask you for the authorization, but after that, it will no never. So you can see currently it's working on it. you can see the script running thing. It's a bit slow on my side. I don't know for some reason. And now you can see all of the students which we filled in for the completion of their tenure or the payments are not on the bottom, because they have arranged the student names by the alphabetical order. And this way you can easily track any of the students. Still, if you want to track any particular student and it's a long list, you can use it like this: clear all. Sorry, you can click on this drop down, clear all, press F, and you will be seeing student F only. Click on it and then press OK, and you will be entering the monthly payment only for that student. To come back, you can always click and select all. OK, and you'll be back. So this is how you can use it. So the functionality for the sorting of by name is also there. Yep, that is it from my side. Looking forward for your review. Have a nice day ahead. Bye.